You've been speaking to Caroline's family, and particularly her brother Patrick, who has also had cancer as well.
That's right, yeah. I mean, hasn't Caroline been incredibly brave, really, to share her story with us today? As you say, Caroline's had eye cancer as a child, which has led to bladder and lung cancer, and she's a cancer survivor, and she's joining 2 million other cancer survivors that are currently in the UK, and that figure will increase to 4 million by 2030. And she knows what it's like to live with cancer, and she wants to work with Macmillan Cancer Support and other health and social care partners, particularly in Manchester, where she's lived and grown up, to improve care for people in the future.
We'll get onto that in a second. How important is this? How much of a difference does it make having someone like Caroline first speak out and secondly get involved with yourselves?
I mean, for anyone to share their story, a deeply personal story that not only affects them but all around them, is incredibly brave. And Caroline is talking very openly about her cancer experience, and obviously the fact she's got lung cancer and she's an ex-smoker. People will make the link that maybe she's brought this on herself, and to have raised that and to be brave enough to put that story out there, I think is incredibly helpful.
Because it's not the case. It's the fact that she's had different types of cancer before that have led to this lung cancer, not necessarily the fact that she was smoking.
That's right. She's got a genetic condition that's led to the eye cancer, then bladder cancer, and then lung cancer. But we know cancer is very different for very different people. It's a disease that affects everybody, no matter where you live and your lifestyle.
Well, then let's come back to that point of where you live. And Caroline Aherne is from Manchester, and she's doing this particularly because of her home city being so bad, if you like, at dealing with people who have cancer. Why is that?
Caroline, as you know, has been brought up and has got a strong association with Manchester, and Macmillan Cancer Support are working with health and social care partners across the city to really improve cancer care for people affected by cancer.
Because there's some great cancer care there. Christies Hospital is famous across the country for what it does. So why are the services not really sort of joined up as they should be there?
Well, we know that people aren't going to the GP as quickly as possible. So they might recognise that they've got signs and symptoms, but they sit at home and think, you know, this might go away. And we know that the sooner you get to your GP, the sooner that you're referred to the hospital, the more likely treatment will be successful. And we're working with our hospitals and our GPs and our consultants to make sure that the care that people receive is as quick and as good as possible.